guys, Jessica from Rantastic here. It's another gorgeous Monday morning and welcome back to Monday Motivations. So I had already planned to do a story that I really like, but I realized it's Thanksgiving week and I needed a Thanksgiving motivational story. So today I'm actually going to read you a story. Now this story is not my story, it's a story I found online by the author Nancy Gibbs. She is an author, a religious columnist, and an inspirational speaker. So it does have some spiritual tones and God in it. So if spirituality and God does offend you, I'm going to tell you to go ahead and stop watching this video. Okay. The story is called The Greatest Thanksgiving. My husband Roy asked me, "Are you going to go grocery shopping with me today?" "I plan to," I answered. See, Thanksgiving was only a couple days away, and everyone in our family would be coming to our house. But my funds were limited, therefore I had a huge box of coupons waiting for me in the car. I knew this year I was going to have to be creative in my shopping, and I needed to be able to stretch every dollar. For a few seconds on the phone, Roy sat there quietly on the other end. "Why do you ask?" I uttered, fearing what he might say. He said, "Nancy, there's a family with half a dozen kids that will not get anything to eat this Thanksgiving. The little one is just 5 years old." "So, what are you saying?" I whispered. "While you're at the store, could you possibly buy something for them?" Roy's words just echoed in my heart. Groceries, a 5-year-old, and 8 in a family? My head just began to spin thinking about the $50 I had reserved for our family's Thanksgiving dinner. In the back of my mind, I counted every guest who would be coming to our house for dinner, and I just laid my head down on the desk, already feeling defeated. I thought, there is no way possible to make this happen. But the compassion in my husband's voice struck me and struck a nerve inside. "Sure," I replied, "but only if God helps." "Thanks, sweetheart," he whispered. "Just do what you can," and hung up the phone. I finished my work and I prayed all the way to the nearest grocery store. I entered the parking lot and I noticed a huge sign in the grocery store window. It said turkeys, 29 cents a pound. "This is the place, Lord," I whispered, and I grabbed my box of coupons and I walked inside. I secured 2 buggies and headed inside. The turkeys were indeed on sale, but I discovered a big problem. When I read the sign posted on the freezer, my heart just sank. It said limit 1. "But I needed 2, I uttered to myself. So I decided to find the manager and explain the situation. And so he made an exception. After tossing a turkey in each buggy, I began shopping with fury. It was amazing how many buy one get one free items there were. The first item went into one buggy and the free item went into the other. In addition, I had all the right coupons to get exactly what both family needed for a hearty Thanksgiving dinner. I proceeded to the register and held my breath while the cashier rang up my groceries. To my surprise, I had enough money. I was even able to purchase a package of cookies for that sweet 5-year-old girl who had stolen my heart and I had never even met. Later that afternoon, Roy and I made a special delivery to the home filled with the children of all ages. I will never forget the smiles on the 6 kids' faces as they made several trips to my car carrying in numerous bags of groceries inside. And this event reminded me of a story. Even though he only had a few loaves and fishes, Jesus multiplied them and fed 5,000 people. And to top it off, there was even food left over. I wondered if God was doing the same for us that day. By far, this was the greatest Thanksgiving of my life. My entire family shared a hearty meal with us, and we had plenty to eat. We had enough food left over for the next evening meal. That afternoon, when I had time to think about what had happened, I imagined a home not far from where I lived. There was a mother, a father, and 6 children sitting around a kitchen table, laughing and rejoicing. They enjoyed the same meal that our family had shared together that day. That is when I realized that miracles do happen when we step out in faith and in steps God. For with us, some things are impossible, but with God, all things are possible. So what'd you guys think of that story? The first time I read it, it just like hit my heart and I just loved it so much. So I wanted to share it with you guys. Again, the story was written by Nancy Gibbs, and I will post a link to where I got this from down in the description. Okay, and here's your affirmation for this week. I want you to repeat it with me 3 times and then repeat it throughout the week as you need to. I feel profound gratitude for all that I am and all that I have. I feel profound gratitude for all that I am and all that I have. I feel profound gratitude for all that I am and all that I have. Just remember, guys, that everything we go through in life makes us who we are, and be grateful for it. You are amazing and you are beautiful, and there's no need to change that. So be grateful that you are who you are and you're here today. Okay, well, that's it for this week's Motivational Monday. If you have a motivational story you would like me to share, go ahead and email me at simplyrantastic@gmail.com. Have a very happy Thanksgiving with your close friends and family this week, and I will see you again next time. Bye.